So we have this shared flat only because you called me out. You have been given your phone back. Your cat wanted to follow screams into the kitchen. Oh, cute. Erica, I love you. Okay. Which of the apartments do y'all want to decorate for me for my dare? So that we can do the dare and finish this and maybe switch up what we're doing. Do you want the little studio? Do you want the mid-size flat? Or do you want the larger shared flat? Because the dare is just that I have to decorate an apartment with only items that chat chooses. Honestly, probably the mid-size. Okay. Oh, let's do this thing. It recommends a bed, dressers, a toilet, somewhere to bathe in either capacity, and a sink. Stovetop, oven, sink in the kitchen area as well. And ideally some art. We can do that. What area do y'all want to start in? We have a bathroom, two little rooms, a balcony, and a bigger room. And we have living room, sleeping, working, kitchen and bathroom, and balcony as categories of stuff we can look at. Also, if we want a feel for the space, we can always walk through in first person whenever we need to. Though I find it easier to do the decorating when you're not in first person. But so we have a balcony. It's a beautiful day here in the void. And then in here, we have this bigger room that we can make like a shared space. Oh, it's okay. Entryway. We can start in the entryway. Should be doable. So, what kind of stuff do we want in Mie? Hey, game. I'm actively trying to hide walls, bud. And anybody can chime in even if this place becomes a little unhinged, but so we have balcony, bathroom, kitchen, working sleeping and living items that also contain everything from like hobbies and plants to like storage supplies. We also have stuff like marble and like various stone and tile types of textures. So we can change things up a little visually too. Little time so you're not dominating this process. No, you can dominate it. You can do whatever's in your heart. I'm sure that chat will chime in if they are fucking like vibing with things. Also, hi face. I didn't mean to open my face. Hello, friends. Ha ha ha. Well, this is my life now. Boop. Yep, the app did stop. The app was meant to be stopped. Oh, wait a minute. Eric's gonna say something any second. Erica. I didn't even call you out that time. Hi, all. Oh, wait, can you hear me through my normal mic now? I opened this back up so we could speak, and now it says you can hear my normal mic as well. I'm gonna wait patiently until y'all so you can hear my normal mic again. You heard an echo at the beginning. You doubled, and now we're back to single. Yeah, I'm. Okay. Yeah. I'm talking through normal mic right now. I'm talking through this guy. Cool. Okay, so what I was saying before, chat, friends, amigos, pals, what I was saying before was we have 2 stars. So really quickly, I was asked about flooring. Your options for flooring are various types of stone, like marble and stuff that I can show you, as well as various kinds of tile. If you want to unlock wood, we can do that really quick. But also I wasn't sure if we'd want blocks and stairs, because I wasn't sure if you were going to want to do some form of like loft thing for the bed area. Tile everything. I will do it. I have to be at your beck and call. I'll do it. If you tell me to tile every surface, we'll just tile the whole thing. We'll make such an apartment that you could hose out. It won't even be fucking funny, dude. Do you understand me? Cleaning this place will be as easy as spraying it down if you tell me that's what we're going to do. Floor, ceilings, all of it. Fucking bet. Now, the question is, do you want me to do it? Okay. Now, the question is, do you want blocks and stairs so we can do like a loft bed situation? Or do we think everything's going to stay on the floor level so I don't need to get blocks and steps? Also, do you want any kinds of cabinets? That because we have 2 stars we can spend on stuff so that you have a little bit more. Or so like here's where we're at right now. We have antiquities, we have some other stuff. If you want Scandinavian or Japanese stuff, I'll have to play another thing so we can save up. But if you want modules or materials, we should buy those before you. You're thinking swinger pad on a budget. Okay. I guess that will make it easier if we can hose it out. Okay. All right. So we don't need any of these things then? Or do we need panels to make divisions and spaces? Do it. Oh, Brio. Okay. All right. Last chance for me to buy anything before we leave this menu. Panels might be good. Okay. Last chance to buy anything that's 1 star in cost before we go to the apartment. You told me to do this thing and for your sins. You know, I wasn't sure who would be around when we did this dare. But I'm honestly so glad that you're a part of it. Why not blocks and stairs? Okay. Yoink. All right. Let's get back to... Okay, design. Yoink. All right, so you wanted to know about your options for floors, and you also had wanted to start in the entryway. And you are like, tiles, every surface, tiles, fucking dare you. So here are your options. Do you want these tiles? Do you want marble? Do we want ceramic? Because... Oh, that's into the void. Almost walked my death. In here, this room is already tiles. Robin's eggs. You're killing me. Okay. I just made that door robin egg ceramic. Gotta have the clash. Okay. Now, when we said floors, ceilings, floors, walls, ceilings, all of it, I guess, is that the whole apartment is robin's egg ceramic? Or is this like a you tell me when? It's everything. Okay, here's what we're gonna do. Fill room. All right. Gotta start with, oop, never mind. No. Here, okay. No. Okay. Everyone. Okay, how's this? I'm gonna regret this so much. Woof. Okay, this is what an entirely blue robin's egg blue ceramic room looks like. Is this actually what you want your whole apartment to look like? Or do we want a clash? Because Feld seemed to want things to clash a little bit. This feels like the world's worst inverse of a padded room. Different color tiles in every room. The acoustics are gonna be awful. Yeah, even, I hope you understand, I even made your window ceramic. Different color tiles in every room. Okay. Oof. So that room's already tile, except for the window, which feels like the best I've got. You glorious bastard, I'm in. Okay. Since I can't pick anything, so you have the bathroom, which we can change colors, the entryway, which is this robin's egg situation, and then you have a larger room and this massive room that has to be our kitchen and bedroom area, probably. We also have a balcony. So these are your remaining spaces. Which tiles or stones? You have marble, brick, stone, terrazzo, terracotta, lime wash, and plaster. Or, your three types of tiles over here. So, okay. You absolute madman. Every room a different color. What are the next two rooms? And then we can go about filling this swinger pad on a budget that's easy to hose out, which is a wild set of choices for what we're making. I'm not gonna lie to you, Brio. I'm not really seeing an option for pink. Hold on. Color options. Yeah, I'm really not. Is this paint? No, that's like an off-white. Yeah, I'm not seeing pink, buddy. I'm sorry. If there was pink, I 100% would have given that to you. Maybe in the stone. Maybe there's pink stone. Get some terracotta. Some delicious banana terracotta pie. Okay, which room is terracotta? Okay, next room. You said next room is the dark blue and also maybe some terracotta. But which room do you want to be? Which? Because you have a giant room and you have a much smaller room. Also, I'm trying so hard. This one almost is pinkish, the smaller room. Okay. Is that satisfactory, or do you actually want the stone terrazzo instead? Might go for the pink. Okay, let's try this one, and if not this one, we'll try the one next to it. Okay. We're gonna go into first person. Into this assault on the senses. I think it might just because the sun is setting that it's so orangey. But like, is this pink enough? Or is it too red? Or is this pink enough for Brio? For our pink room? Also, I'm gonna settings. I'm gonna turn off day-night cycle for right now. So it stops trying to be a capital P problem. Is this a pink? Okay. Acceptable. Grand. Okay. We're in a liminal space where time no longer matters. Love it. So for the pink stone and tile work room, criminy. Okay. I already know that someday I'll have to atone for these sins. And all I'll be able to say is, but I was just following a dare. These were the orders I was given, man. You don't know. They were mad. Okay. All right. So we've finished the tile in the smaller room. And it's very, very like a pink vibe. And then you wanted this room to be the dark blue. The banality of tacky. Listen. And you wanted it to be dark blue specifically. So is this good? Or were you hoping more for like this? Let's make sure Phil is turned on. The maroon might be a better color. Okay. Like that. Like that? Is this what you monsters want? Is, is this what you were hoping for? Yes! Yes! You madman. Perfect. Okay, now the last question is the bathroom okay the way it was, or do you want this one to be one of your other colorway options? For your swinger pad on a budget that's easy to hose out, that is entirely tile from floor to ceiling. She's beautiful. Hooligans, a lot of you. Oh, good. We've gotten her to the point of questioning every decision that brought her to this. I'm just asking, am I changing the bathroom or am I making the window match the tile that it already is? Black marble? Okay. Oh, you have marble options, but we're going with black marble. Okay. Wait. Okay. All right. Chat. So, this is the apartment. Absolute cinema. So this is going to be our, well, I guess it doesn't have to be the bathroom. Every room is all tile. I feel like I'm in a bathroom everywhere I look. So this this is the entryway. This is the pink room, as it were. We have this shockingly normal balcony for now. Though I have doomed it by saying that. We will have to fix these doorways because they're too average looking. And then we have this room, which again, the acoustics are going to be incredible. Yep. Amazing. Your actions have doomed the apartment. I do want to check one thing. If I think I can make the outside of the apartment even something of your choice if you want. So while we're picking the materials, glorious. And you should pick what the patio is made out of. And then we can go about furnishing this bad boy. What is the outside and the patio? She's beautiful. You're beautiful, it's true. Yeah, the herringbone's nice. I can say nice things about the choices y'all have made. I am capable of complimenting the situation that we're in. The stone options again? Sure. So you have multiple colors of drywall, which do include like pink. Like pink. And salmon. So you have many colors of drywall. You have I'm trying to get it back there. Hello? You have marble in a bunch of different colors. You have brick. You have terrazzo. You have terracotta. You have lime wash. Outside salmon drywall. Bet. Okay. No notes. No notes. It's a little oranger than I thought it would be when I said that. But it's not bad. Brick for the balcony, you think? I almost said methinks. Which brick? Normal brick? Like white and gray? Black? Like what's the... This is a wild experience, y'all. I don't know what I thought I was getting into, and I was like, you know what? I'll design a cute little apartment with chat. White and gray? Okay. I don't know why the walls reverted. But I'll fix that. Hold on. Okay. I hope Brio is living for this. Oh, that. I trapped myself. Okay. Phenomenal. You have no idea. All right. Perfect. Okay. So I think until you change your minds on any materials, I think we're probably at the point of either furniture or figuring out like where we're putting any stairs or blocks or like dividing up space at all for 5 out of 7 no notes. Perfect. Okay, so you have doors, both tall and small, and you have panels. And you have stairs. And you have like blocks that we can like make platforms out of. If we want sort of a loft situation. Also, because I was told swinger pad on a budget. Hold on. Showers, toilets, mirrors, basins, appliances. I cannot just put a drain in every room's floors. Open concept shower for sure. Yeah, that's what I figured as much on that, but okay. Do you want this kind of open concept? Shame that. I mean, what I could do... No drain in every floor, rude. Okay. I'm trying to think swinger shower. These are like rain shower heads. I guess we could add like several of those to like the whole back half of the bathroom so that everyone gets to be in water at the same time. And we could put like shower mirrors, I guess. Hi, Jeff. Hi, Raider. Sorry about that. It is giving stop motion realness, and I don't love that for us. But okay, so what we're doing, we have a dare drop where I'm supposed to only pick things for a whole apartment. We're supposed to only pick things that chat picks. So y'all get to help me pick everything that goes in this place. Also, we do have anonymous follow alerts. Thank you for that follow, you're a beautiful nerd. Jeff, I hope your food and drink stream was so good. I need to hear what you were making. What were you up to today? I'm seeing that in the chat summary, there was a pumpkin pie made with fresh pumpkin. Hello? But yes, all of Jeff's Raiders, Ginger Tap, Ghostly Prince, Jace Up My Sleeve, what a good name. Momfia, PJ Josh Fan, Person, Person 264 is so funny. Webcant is also very funny. But yeah. Oh, you're in Vancouver. That's so fun. Okay. Cooked and pureed a pumpkin last night so you could use it for pie today. Also roasted up the seeds. Nice. We love it. We love it. So yeah, in this game, which we're going to turn the music back on for. In this game, we are designing an apartment in Berlin right now. Thanks for that follow, you're a beautiful nerd. And my chat so far has decided that we are going for, quote, a swinger pad on a budget and, quote, easy to hose out. So, everything is made out of tile so far, because my chat is made up of hooligans. Every room is tile. We have robin's egg ceramic entryway. We have herringbone marble bathroom. Out here on the balcony is brick, because we painted the whole outside of the apartment sort of a salmon color. In here is all stone, but in shades of pink. And then in here we have this sort of maroon tile situation. Thanks for that follow. You're a beautiful nerd. Welcome to the community. I hope you find warmth and light here. I'm sorry that you've come in at a time where my webcam's acting funny of all things. I don't usually have that kind of tech issue. But yeah, we're just having like a little... Yeah, that entire room looks like a principal's office floor. We own our sins in this house. Yeah. So we're just having like a silly little time. Doing a little dare drop. We also announced some fun things this week. I'm officially affiliated with Friday Afternoon Tea, which is a queer Latina owned, witch owned tea shop in Seattle. That I absolutely adore. They do TTRPG events and gaming events and crafting events, and they're very community focused with their in-person tea house. They ship internationally, and I love them to bits. And I announced on Monday that we're officially partnered with them now. So it's just exclamation mark tea, and I have like a special affiliate link, and I have a code for when there aren't a bunch of sales. But we announced that. I just got accepted today into the Women in Speedrunning stream team here on Twitch. That's just a collection of... Huh. Is that not... Why is nothing behaving? Hold on a second. I'm gonna wrangle the robots if it's the last thing I do. Yeah, I know I already have my bot running. Stop being... All of my robots are being brats, and I do not have the spoons to be a robot brat tamer today. Help! Walking your carnivorous pony? Sure. If you're enjoying some pumpkin pie, please share. Yeah. So, with this dare that is going on, feel free to add whatever you want to this space. And I'm trying to figure out what's going on with my bot as quickly as possible. It is restarting itself. Okay. We also have the stuff we need to be able to make a loft. So if we need to make lofts, gonna need storage in the entryway. Sure. Just ask me if you need to look at any of this storage closer. Also, chat, I promise I'm normally more put together than this. Let's see. Storage in the entryway. Second room should probably be where people deposit clothes and bags. Okay, so the pink room, the pink stone room is where we're putting clothes and bags. Sure. Okay. Any preference on what we're doing? Maybe this type of storage in the entryway and more like full storage in the second room. This is wild. Y'all are wild. That sounds good. Okay. Do you have a preference on either of these? One on the right? Okay. Let's look at your choices. This type of hanger and this type of shoe rack. which we can change the color of so it can match if you want. Oh no. Oh, wow. Okay. I don't know how many shoe racks and hangers you want, but what kind of storage did you want in the personal object and clothing deposit area? What a thing to have to say. Oh my gosh. Yes, please. Anybody just joining us, it doesn't matter if you're a first-time viewer or a long-time chatter or one of my mods or whatever. You don't even have to be following yet. Anybody in chat's allowed to force me to pick things for this place as part of the Dare Drop Dare for today. I don't know, like, how much of, like, a big cabinet situation we need for this. Probably in a pack I haven't snagged yet. Yeah, that's probably in... Oh, okay, hold on. Now that the bot has restarted, it is registering that it needed to be reauthorized to register my channel. Yeah, it's almost definitely in the Scandinavian pack. There we go. And now it's posting it all of the times. Perfect. Great. Hey, okay. It works. It exists. All right. We didn't maintain enough points to go by the Scandinavian one right now. Are you... I can't tell what this is. Probably something with multiple cabinets or lots of drawers for your vision. Since we don't... Third row, second one from the right. This one? Like that? Or did I miss something? Hold on. Seems good, yeah. Okay. Do we need more than one of those? How many people... I can't believe I'm going to ask this in this home decorating situation. But how many people are stashing all their stuff Is this enough storage for the clothing and bags storage? Oh, I kind of wish Lorb was here. Oh, man. Let's go for 2, why not? Spectral, if you don't think it's enough, what do you think is missing? How's this, Spectral? Since cuck chairs have come up so many times tonight, you and or Scream can help pick what style of cuck chair is going in what room. Okay, so we have a shoe rack, we have a coat rack, we have a couple things for storage. We don't have any lighting anywhere, but I think that we probably need to figure out more of what's going where before we worry about that. There's lots of different categories. Also, whether or not this place actually needs a kitchen, I feel like is kind of up to you. But I think that cuck bath. Wow. Okay, hold on. Erica, I'm gonna let you cook. What are we envisioning for that? The bathroom's all yours, baby. What are we... Because I have a way that I'm interpreting that, but for the purpose of this dare, I can't pick things for you. I think that, to me, a cuck bath would be if there's a bathtub in one corner of this room, and then the rest of the room is all open shower stall. Or... But, like, I don't know how to do that to your specifications. So we need a bath, clearly. Sure. Do you have a style of bath you would like? Something sort of mid-century, something kind of classic. What's the vibe? Yeah, we need a bath, clearly. Sure. So, third option, great. Gonna pick this up. Flip that. Okay. So we have a bath. Bam. Done. Easy. No. Okay. I love that we are making what we're referring to as a cuck bath. This stream has gone off the charts. I hope that this dare is acceptable to people. This is one of our first times ever doing a dare drop. What a wild ride. I will not be explaining to Grandma what a cuck is. Thank you. She just asked. It's everything we could have wanted. Is there any kind of waterproof furniture? We have a stool. We have stools. Yeah. Do we need a stool? I'm screaming. This is so good. No. What a way to spend a day. Oh, thank you for that follow. Welcome in. She was probably in this. Oh no. Okay, so we do have lawn chairs or anything. That's probably in a different category. Let's find lawn chairs. Hold on. Oh, you know what? They're probably on the patio stuff. Hold on. Balcony. Decor. No. Clutter. Oh, it's good to know that there's so many things in here, but that's not what we want. Maybe living? I love that you want plastic chairs. Okay, let me get rid of the chair you did not ask for then. Yes. There are, like, plastic... There's a few different types of plastic chairs. Had to dash for a few. Welcome in. Hi. It can be made messy. You see a throne. The second to last. It's not going to be waterproof, but there is a throne. What room does this need to be in? Not to say it can't be in the bathroom, but where does this need to go? I love that this week I announced my Friday afternoon tea partnership. And then we do a sponsored stream on Tuesday. And now we're doing this dare drop. And we just got into this women in speedrunning stream team. And now I'm designing a hosable apartment with you all. This is unhinged. This needs to be in the bathroom. Sure. Okay. I don't know where... Hold on. I think maybe if we move this here. Okay. If we move that there. Pretend it's under the window. Incredible. Okay, then I'm moving the bathtub back where it was. Incredible. The shower throne. Perfect. Now the new question becomes, can I change? I cannot change the color. That is just the color. Yeah. You need shower heads every 4 feet along the walls. You got it, girl. You apologize for nothing. Yeah. I understand. I see the vision. Light metal or dark metal shower heads? Seems pedantic, but it's part of the dare. The entire room is black herringbone marble tiling. So I'm assuming black, but you never know. You never know. Dark metal, for God's sake. Listen. Okay. Something to that effect. So, like... so, like this. I unfortunately cannot put a drain in the middle of the room, as far as I'm aware. Let me double check. Yeah, that's fine. We'll just pretend there's a drain. It's okay. I could put a sink in the middle of the floor. If there's no drain, so be it. Somebody will have to mop. It's okay. Two on each side. Perfect. All right. Dare I ask what's under hobbies? Nothing untoward. Okay. Unless you're brave. Wait, were there speakers? Yes. You can put speakers throughout the whole place. There are speakers. We can put surround sound through the whole apartment. Yeah. Where the ceiling meets wall. Yeah, absolutely. Am I doing that just in this room, or am I putting them in all the rooms? Or... because so far we have the entryway, and we have the room where people deposit their clothing and bags and any other possessions that might be in the way. And this glorious bathroom. You don't care about the other rooms. You're just building your dream bathroom right now. Bet. I understand. Okay, what else goes in here? Do we need lighting? Or is this a, we don't want to see the mess for God's sake? We could do some dramatic wall lights. Is there track lighting? We have like a few lights for the top. And then there's wall lights. Like these sort of spotlights. I like the way you think, man. I think that Feldheim and Eric would get along great. You know what, phone? I'm done with you correcting. Yeah. All these rooms get noise complaints so we can get a potential hot officer to hang out with the swinger. You need to highlight the chair. I'm gonna need the spotlights. Okay. So, like this? So, like, you said highlight the chair. But also hit up somewhere else. Okay. So... do they also hit the bathtub? Is there one sort of for each shower head quadrant? You may think overhead lamp on the chair, spots on the showers. Okay. To see what the vision looks like. Hold on. One between the shower heads, or one right below each shower head so that it's like bam on the person who's showering. Because I wasn't sure if Feld meant like that type of a thing. 45-degree side light to really highlight the human form. Yeah, I can't really rotate these, unfortunately, that much. That actually looks good. Okay. All right. Also, I realized that this one is kind of on the bathtub a little bit. So we're going to move that just over a smidge. I can't believe what my life is right now. But I love you guys and I'm grateful for it. So what more could I ask for, I guess? Okay. And then we're going to do that under these guys. And then, okay. No, that's way too big. Where did that light just go? Oh, that's too high up. Noted. I thought it accounted for the ceiling. It apparently does not. Noted. So when you said okay, so Feld had said an overhead light on the chair. Are we thinking like that? Like, you sit here, and there's the overhead light on you, and then these lights on each showering person? You want this room? Okay. All right. Let's go. Okay. We love making happy friends. Though I do think, just because that's doing like a weird interaction with the ceiling. For not for watching. Oh, fair. Fair. How could I dare be so blind to that? Closer to the window. Yeah, that's my bad. Like that. There we go. That's why it has to be a waterproof chair. That's obviously why, not because it's a room in a room with 5 shower heads in it. Yeah. Yep. Uh-huh. Yeah. I love how there's nowhere to actually go to the bathroom in this apartment. What about a mirror on each? Oh, we got mirrors. Oh, we got mirrors. Do we want little mirrors on adjustable arms? Do we want big mirrors? do we want, like... Oh, nope, those are more showers. Those are just glass panes. Okay, what size mirror are we looking for? Also, do we need candles or lanterns? Do we need, like, mirrors? Or do we need, like... mirrors? Big square. And you said to either side. Let's see. I want to get this right. Like that? This is wild. Okay, I understand. Okay. Sure. Also, I just realized there's one problem with this room. That was not what was meant to be the case. The floor was also supposed to be that material. Was the request earlier. Okay. Anyway, so we have music, we have mirrors, we have the throne, we have a bathtub and 4 additional shower heads. Y'all are so ridiculous. Does this room need anything else? Okay, if you want a toilet... This is the perfect bathroom. Fair. I used to know these rich lesbians here in Portland who had this house up in the hills that they owned. And they... you said toilet at the end of the bathtub. Do you have a preference on toilet? But I knew these rich lesbians who owned this house up in the hills in Portland. And they had this bathroom that is bigger than most of the apartments I've ever rented. One is fine. Okay. It's a shame we can't make the bathtub black. So it matches the aesthetic. And anyway, so they had this bathroom that was like bigger than most of the apartments I've ever lived in. And it had a shower that had 6 shower stalls in it. And Or it had like a shower that had like six shower heads in it, pointing from like every direction. So there was not a single part of this like probably 10x8 space that didn't get hit by water. I mean, it's just this big room of water. So they had this huge shower room that had like a glass front wall and just shower heads from every angle. And then there were 2 toilets next to 2 bidets so that they could like pee and use the bidets like next to each other. They could do whatever they needed to do on a toilet and also use bidets and not have to wait for the other one to be done, and they could just do it next to each other, which I guess is romance. And then around the corner in the same bathroom, in that same bathroom still. So you'd enter the bathroom, right? So like, let's say, I mean, this room is not quite the right size, but let's say this room was their bathroom, right? So this long straightaway, let's say you enter here. Shower room would be to this side of the door. And then to the right side of the door was toilet, bidet, toilet, bidet. And then around the corner from that, there was like a long straightaway this way. It was an L-shaped room. And on this side, there was a big platform that had a couple's bathtub in it that was shaped like a yin-yang, like a yin-yang. So you could both be taking baths that were your own temperatures, or maybe like one of you's taking a bubble bath, the other one isn't, or whatever. But there was like a yin-yang bathtub, so you could be both bathing facing each other. In your own separate bathtubs. But both bathtubs were big enough for 2 people to be in them, but they also were designed so that they were like sloped, and like the head ends were at opposing ends so that you could be like looking at each other while you like hung out in your own private tubs also if you wanted. And then along the wall of the side of the room that had the big bathtub podium in the middle of it was like a big vanity counter that had 2 mirrors with lights all the way around it in like a very old Hollywood way. And then each mirror had its own like sink under it and a bunch of cabinetry. That bathroom was wild. And that bathroom wasn't even the bathroom that was connected to their bedroom. That was like the main bathroom for like the top floor of their house. And then the bathroom connected to their bedroom was like this tiny little like wash closet. Like it was just a toilet, a sink, a light bulb. Like it was just the most bare bones bathroom that the world has ever seen. But yeah, that place was wild. I dog sat for them a few times. They were like friends of a friend. And we became buddies for a little while. And yeah, their place was wild. But the first floor of their house also had like a library. They had like 2 entertaining rooms and then a home office and a personal library room. And then upstairs were the bedrooms and that giant bathroom that was like 40 feet long and L-shaped. Erica, if I still knew those rich lesbians, I would absolutely introduce you, I promise. Okay, so Erica, is your bathroom done? Let's just revisit it to make sure it's not missing anything else. We have the spotlights. We have the throne. We have mirrors so you can see to either side of you from different angles. We have bathtub. We have the toilet, you guess. Honestly, I think that if we need a sink, it might be in the entry area, not necessarily in the bathroom. But and yes, Jeff, it's not true love unless you can bidet together. There was a true comfort around your partner that Did the bathroom? Yes, the bathroom had snack space next to the bathtubs. For the first few months of your transition, you went on a date with a masked lesbian who was in a polyamorous marriage. You had a lovely time, but didn't go anywhere. Also, independently of that, not knowing, you went on a date with her wife, and mid-date, you realized mid-date now you had dated both of them and got to be friends. Oh, that's cute. Okay, so what else does this love shack in Berlin need? As it were. Aw, positive, yeah. We have a bathroom fit for company. We we have no beds yet. We have nowhere for snacks yet. And I know both of those are important to people, potentially. Also, if we're looking for piling people on furniture, we do have some rather big couch options. You've used all your creativity up. That's fair. That's fair. Feld, did you have any other input on Swinger Shack? You're picturing 2 lofts in the cutouts. Large couch under. Okay, let me make the lofts. Yeah, okay. Let me make the lofts. Hold on. And at any time, you can tell me if I'm not following the vision. Erica! I am learning so much about you, my friend. I mean, we listen and we don't judge, but I do feel like I'm learning a lot. Wait, hold on. Wait. This one needs to move. It had become desynced with everything else around it. Yeah, meanwhile, I'm learning nothing new about Feld. Oh, wait. It's coming through the bathroom wall. Hold on. Ayo. We're gonna remove snap to grid. Oh, wait. Is there just like a smaller version of this? Slim block. Yes. Show me what you've got, slim block. I'm kind of glad y'all can't see my thinking face. There's a lot of me like concentrating and sticking my tongue out while thinking happening here. And like I'm okay with that not being on my webcam right now. Why? There. Well, wait. Yeah, okay. Okay. You said this entire room had to be... No. Why is it not... Huh. Oh, I guess that's just the lighting there. Oh, I see. Yeah, it's just the lighting. I stick my tongue out. I have a think face. A lot of people have seen my think face. It's definitely a thing that exists. Okay. All right, chat. Your potentially flu-addled streamer is almost done with this. I'm reminding myself more than a little bit right now of my podcast I enjoy, Quirpline. It's a pit full of muck filled with fuck. Okay, so you pictured this place with like a big, you said which? Large couch underneath. Which large couch? It's a game of inches. Yes. This one I think is the largest. Kitchenette in the corner by the door for snacks. Yeah, of course. Beds on top. Large couch under. Large couch under. That's a large couch. If I was trying to follow Feld's requests as to the T as possible, I think what I'd assume was being requested. And don't get me wrong, I think there's a sectional we can unlock. But going off of what we have, I think no. Yeah, if I had to make an assumption about what Feld is asking for, it would be this kind of a vibe just big continuous couch space under here is what I was picking up. And then couch that fits in couch space, and then kitchenette over next to the door for snacks. As far as getting up to the lofts, are we are we thinking what kind of stairs? Effectively a ladder? Are we thinking like more gradual? What's the... Many inches played over many minutes is the actual quote from the podcast, yes. This stair took us in so many directions that I did not expect tonight. I will say also in regards to the shower room that those lesbians had. Again, living their best life. But that couple, those wives, let's see, 160? Okay. Did I get that right? No. Not quite. Man. This is hard, bro. Something I think is probably said in this apartment a lot. Wait, can we lower the loft height? Absolutely we can. Absolutely we can. How much lower do you want them to be? Like the length of this? Because that's very... Or do we want to lower the loft height of one of them and then have a small set of steps to the next one? Or... Like, do you want the loft height? The length of the ladder should be good. Okay. I am capable of that. I am capable of this thing. Sorry. I am still recovering from being sick. I'm trying to sound very normal, but that's only been getting me so far. Okay. Really quick before I move all of them. It's a little bit of a crouching situation. Gotta get the bed out. Okay, we could. Now, I know that y'all are the ones that have to pick everything. But we could just fill under there. Where are they? We could just fill under there pretty much just entirely with pillows. It could just be it could just be a pit. Okay. And then we don't have to worry about the height so much. I hope that doesn't break the spirit of this. It was just a suggestion. Okay. Any preference on pillows? This has gotten out of hand for sure. Oh man. Yeah. Okay. As long as we all agree that y'all are ultimately in control of this. Maybe 4? Okay, the new question becomes, how many pillows? Like, is it I am filling everything in here with a single layer of pillow? Enough. Okay. Do we want them all to be identical pillows? Swapping them up. Okay. Any other preference for other pillows that are in here? Because I will just fill this nook with pillow until you say when. Go nuts, friend? Okay. Oh man, so at Geek Girl Con earlier this month up in Seattle, there was a panel on queer horror that was done by one of my favorite horror burlesque performers, Morgan. And I was talking to a queer horror loving friend up in Seattle about the panel, and I was like, yeah, and it was done by this queer horror burlesque performer. And they were like, wait, who? What? And I said Morgan, and they were just like, oh, yes, I know. I know Anne. Anne is great. Morgan, awesome, been there, knew that. Okay, something like that. Is that Cuddle Pit vibes? I was picking up what was being put down. I feel like the horizontal pillows are helping make like a surface, you know? And I'm gonna stop there, I think. Yeah, that's a pit. That's a pit. Awesome. Okay. You had wanted kitchenette for snacks in this room also. Which I assume means a refrigerator for refrigerated snack vibes. This is so ridiculous. Oh, what a world we live in. Fridge, counter, maybe toaster, microwave. Okay. I can do that. There's something about this tile counter that is like really speaking to this space. And the parameters that you gave me. Okay, and you wanted like is this a toaster? That's a toaster. Toaster. Wait, no. I don't know which toaster you'll prefer, so I'm going to put out both options, and you can just tell me which one. I'm not seeing a microwave. Do we need coffee at all? What is that? And there's also like pitchers for water and stuff, which I'm hoping people are hydrating, but I'm going to leave that up to you. Personal care, sure. Yes, we need coffee. Okay. I got you. Oh, that's fancy. You're thinking more like a toaster oven. Going closer to the camera is good. Okay. I am not seeing a toaster oven or microwave. Unfortunately. Yeah, there's a lot of stuff we can do, but I'm not seeing that of all things. What is that noise? That's weird. Oh, that's a blender. Okay. I see. All right. So you had asked for... No, I definitely heard that like twice. I'm not sure what it was. But you had asked for these things, and you had asked for... Okay, we were lowering the loft height. Right. Okay. So we come in here. Before we come in here. We have this space. Is this still a height you want it to be? Now that, and then I need to finish this loft if this is the right height. One's good. Then match the other to the tallest ladder. Okay. Ah! I think that's fine. I just need... Yes. Yeah. No, this is going to be footage that has to be reviewed to make sure I did the dare correctly. Yup. Why is that being weird? Oh. Yep, this is a whole thing that other people outside the community are going to review and witness. Indeed. Indeed, my friend. And yet I didn't stop you. I wouldn't change a thing. And when I close my eyes... Sorry, I don't want to miss a thing got caught in my head, and that's not helpful right now. Everything's got to be the same maroon tile. No? Hello? Glorious. Y'all are such a hoot. Okay. So, and then you need the tallest ladder. Oh, perfect. I don't have to change anything with that one. It's just right. Hey. Incredible. Okay, yeah. That'll work. So you wanted beds on those. What a night. Okay, I'm assuming double beds, but we're going to probably be putting multiple side by side, right? There's a couple beds in the loft and you're good, you think? Okay. Which beds do you want? Oh, that's awesome, Erica. I'm proud of you. The futons. Oh. Are these futons? Oh, yeah. Okay. I just had to make sure I was seeing what you were seeing. Okay. Are we doing like one up here? Or are we doing like... Are we doing like mega bed? Are we doing... Yeah, that's fair. Okay, what kind of chair are we putting up here? Pick a chair, any chair. Mega bed on the other loft. Perfect. Preference on cock chair. Oh, Feld, I'm so glad you hung out with us tonight. What a treat. Anyone, if anybody in chat has a preference or suggestion on cuck chair styling, gotta be a good one that... Oh my god. Oh my god. Yeah, that's, I mean... With consent, of course. Yeah. Chats? This is Thanksgiving after dark. Let me tell you what. This is wild. I cannot wait. As Erica said, I cannot wait for the Dare Drop people to have to review this and be like, why did we intentionally invite her to be a part of this? What happened here? Chair with metal arms. With metal arms. Are you metal? I mean, this seems the last one of the armchairs. It's wooden, but it seems like it has a lot of securement points to it, potentially. Is this one? Was this the... You know, that one would break. It works. Yeah. Yeah, there's not actually the third from last in chairs. This one? That's the ticket. Okay. All right. Okay. Okay. And then up here we were doing mega bed. Still the not quite futon, but sort of. Wood, but sturdy. Oh, yeah. Okay. How many beds across is this? I think that if we scoot it over, just I can't. The phrases y'all have made me say tonight. How many beds across is this? And there's just a little bit of walking room around it, but I can always wish there was like just like a little nugget of platform. You know what I mean? Like I just want like a crumb. Hi, Pixel Chunk. Tonight's been a weird night. How are you, friend? Oh my gosh. Okay. There. So there's some walking room around it. 3 beds up there. It's been an interesting night. It's fine. Hi, Pixel Chonk. How are you? Okay. The most unhinged. Weird because the gremlin she calls mods showed up. Building a house that can only be described as an... Yeah. Yeah. We got a dare drop for me to make an apartment in this game that has to only be stuff that chat picks. Okay, so it's an entirely hosable space. So every room is made out of tile or stonework. Hi, Zastek. So here's our robin egg ceramic entryway with a place to deposit your shoes and coats. And then here's the bathroom with the cuck bathtub, as it was called. The throne, made out of washable fabrics and waterproofed. 5 shower heads with a spotlight for each one. And a toilet because, fine, people need to pee. That's important. We have the room for depositing your clothing and bags as needed. A place for your stuff to be safe. Oh god. Even the third person view, or first person view, decided it wanted to hide in a corner. Let's try that again. So through here, we enter the maroon room, where we have couches and cuddle pits and a little like bar area with coffee and stuff. And then this loft has a cuck chair and a single bed. And then up here on the higher loft is what we're calling Mega Bed. And we just finished building Mega Bed. So. Yeah. This house is far too horny for me. Me too, Pixel Chonk, but I am at the whim of chat right now. Is there anything anyone would like to add, be it speakers, painting supplies, candles? You were trying to lurk, but chat's being scandalous. Yeah, this is like Thanksgiving after dark in here. This place is wild. Do we need lighting? We've put no light fixtures in anywhere other than the bathroom. This is an entirely dark space except for the bathroom. Unless the sun is up. Or it's a moonlit night. Or somebody with a flashlight's outside. I've seen things you people wouldn't believe. I'd believe, I just... Anyway. So... Do we need to do anything with the balcony? I guess it's the only space we've done nothing with other than make it into brick. Good view from the car chair on the loft design win. I have been crying laughing making this space for you all. It's all tile too, so there's like no sound dampening. This place will be so loud. Luckily, there's a lot of pillows and comforters. Maybe some place to sit and catch a smoke. You know, that's valid. Hold on. Let's get some seating out here. This apartment is so hard on my computer, and I don't know why. Oh, what kind of seat do we want out here? Spectral, that is a plus side, I suppose. Noise canceling headphones? I can probably find headphones in here. Speakers. So you can buy into the hard base. We'll add speakers, it's okay, sure. Anybody want a specific kind of chair for the patio getaway space? This has been so unhinged. I have been losing my mind. Probably a plastic one. It could be out in the rain. Sure. I think any of like these are gonna be like plastic or metal, kind of like hard, non-porous seating. Let's go with one. Let's kind of match the walls you picked. Where's the fog machines? My God. Okay. What is that? What is that? Is that a wallet? Oh, no, definitely don't want to be leaving somebody's wallet embedded in the wall. Okay, hold on. The gaming console. It's just a bunch of beds and like an Xbox One. We did attempt for drains in the floors. We could not find a drain. So we're just going to pretend like there are drains in the floors. What kind of speakers? Like this kind of speaker? Feld? Or like the little ones that are in the bathroom ceiling? There's so many kinds of speakers. If you want to make your own unhinged apartments and have me look through them later, this game is called Small Spaces. And it doesn't have to be this horny. Water. I don't think there's a hose. Hold on. Maybe with the hobbies? No. Decor. No. Yeah, it doesn't look like there's hoses. Or at least if there are, it's in the plant stuff I didn't unlock yet. Yeah, I think all the gardening stuff is in one of the packs I haven't unlocked yet of like more plant stuff. When I had chat unlocking things for me, they only unlocked like the first of like 3 plant related packs. So there's probably a bunch more stuff that we don't have. We only unlocked like a quarter of the stuff before we jumped into this. There's no pressure washing sim crossover yet. Little ones are probably good. Don't want anyone bumping into them. Got it. Okay. And how many rooms do you want these little speakers in? All of them? In here? Like, so far the only speakers... And I will find a way for... I will see if I can find headphones for Pixel Chonk's request. Bathroom and main room seem good. Oh my god, I'm in the void. Okay. Where in the main room are we putting them? Oh, Erica, gross. Like, how many do you want? I love that y'all insisted that this apartment be in Berlin, by the way. Great. Wunderbar. Okay, I'll stop adding. I have been told when, and this is a lot like adding cheese to a dish, so... Okay. I was asked about headphones, and I feel like if those are going to be anywhere, they're probably with the gaming stuff. Could you imagine adding a bunch of... What is that? Oh, it's a cable. Could you imagine adding a bunch of webcams to this situation? What a wild... Like, I know that they're just, like, making it so that you can build, like, a little streamer place. Red lighting in the main room. Let's see what I can do. Yeah, sure. Okay, like ceiling lamps, spotlights, floor lamps, or just whatever I can make red. Like, let's see. Let's see if I can make any of it red, actually. Okay, also a reminder that this game is currently being made still. And they're asking for any feedback. I don't know what jelly is oh no. I don't think jelly is what people are gonna be filled with. Oh no. Oh no. Okay, so I will ask the developers. In my feedback form about this game, I will tell developers, it would be cool being able to set the colors of the lights. Kenwolf, another raid during this. Amazing. You have many notes? Okay. There's a Discord for all of the feedback for this game. And I will pass along notes to the devs to the best of my ability. Hi raiders, welcome in. I would switch to the raid welcome screen like I did earlier for another raid, but everything is being janky while this game is running, because even though it's on performance mode, it is taking all of my computer's resources in like the worst way. But I hope you're doing amazing. It's so good to see you. We just built the Berlin version of the Love Shack. It's a little place where we can all get together, if you know what I mean. I am currently doing a dare for the platform Dare Drop, where I'm decorating an apartment of my chat's choice, in ways that only chat is picking. Anybody, whether you're following or not, whether you just came in on that raid or you've been here the whole night lurking, you can add to this place however you want of the stuff available. I don't have everything unlocked, but of the things I have, you're welcome to add to it. But right now, everything is tile, so it's completely hosable. This is our entryway where you can store your shoes and coats. This is the bathroom. I don't know if I need to explain more. Yes, those were spotlights under all 5 shower heads. And then this is the only other room. There's a room for storing all your shoes or all your bags and clothing as needed. And then there's that room. And that's it. That's all that's there. You hate to raid and run, but you're tired. Oh, yeah, of course. Illy, friend. Yeah. I hope your stream was so good. Somebody who's over with Kenwolf, will you let me know what retro he was playing? I hope he had the best time. Kenwolf is great and is part of the Portland Online Broadcasters Association, which is how we met, and is a lovely bean. Afro Samurai does swordplay and lightsaber fighting techniques and plays the guitar and all sorts of cool stuff. Does some great retro gaming. Very fun individual. Needs track lights. Yeah, I will pass along those notes. Hi, Paru. Thank you, everybody, for welcoming the raid. I appreciate it. Okay, does this need anything else? I think the closest I could get to red or like colored lighting in any way, honestly, would just to be add actual firelight in the form of like candles or something, lanterns. Kenwolf played some Soul Reaver Remaster Enshrouded Where Wind Meets, Street Fighter Gauntlet, and a couple others. Wow. That sounds like a great, really fun time full of all sorts of really cool games. Hi, Goops. Thank you so much for letting me know. Welcome, bienvenue, welcome. Also, yes, I am an Alan Cummings girly. Erica, I know you tried to read me earlier when we were talking about Cabaret, but there have been a lot of really great MCs, but I will prefer him in pretty much everything he's ever been in. So, I mean, I love an MC in general, but I love him when it comes to anything. Fight me. Are we done with this place? There was a lag while taking that screenshot, so it might have taken like 8 screenshots. That's fine. Oh god, we can make this place public. Are we done with this place? Okay, Erica, who's your favorite MC? Because, again, I can't think of any MCs I've actually watched that I love. Or that I don't love, rather. But they all bring something different to the table. Unless anyone has any other ideas, I'm good. Okay. Oh, Joel Grey is amazing. I'm not going to disagree with Joel Grey. Again, there's no MC I don't like that I've watched. You know who was great as an MC? The guy who ended up playing Dexter in the Dexter TV show. He was also a great MC, but he was only the MC during a Broadway tour in the late 90s. Yeah, Michael C. Hall. Hold on. I feel a little bit right now. I feel a little bit like that clip of the basement yard where Joey is talking with his buddy and gets asked, or Joe gets asked, what's your favorite flavor of Pop-Tart? And his buddy's like, I like the berry ones. And Joe's like, that's such a basic answer. And he's like, okay, you know what? My favorite is the strawberry one from the 2002 Spider-Man release limited run promotional Pop-Tarts. Okay, Joe? Okay, Joey? Those are my favorite ones. Are the Spider-Man Pop-Tarts from 2002 that were like strawberry filled. Those were my favorite. The mixed berry for the Spider-Man launch. Those were my favorite. And Joe's just like, what the fuck? That's so specific, dude. And he's like, I know, which is why I gave you my not super specific answer first. And then you were like, that's too basic. And now I'm giving you my real answer and you're saying that's too niche. Fuck off. I wouldn't say Michael C. Howell is necessarily my favorite, but it is like a really niche answer. And Alan Cummings, as far as like the readily available MCs, was very good. Just like I'll always love Tim Curry Frankenfurter, but if we're gonna have to talk about everybody who's ever played Frankenfurter that isn't Tim Curry, I would probably say Anthony Stewart Head is the best Frankenfurter that isn't Tim Curry. Though that Korean production of it is very tempting to comment on. I did not see Eddie Redmayne's MC, but I heard that it washed out a lot of the meaning. Okay. Oh, we were gonna see if there's headphones. What are you? Hold on. Let's get nice and zoomed in on a surface so I don't have to try so hard to identify objects. Those are keys. That's a Roomba. Pixel Chunk had asked for headphones for the people who needed a break from the noise. And while there is not noise canceling headphones, I will provide complimentary headphones for Pixel Chunk. Because those were asked for. You're surprised how much Soul Reaver Remaster is popular. Yeah, that's great. Okay, I think we have satisfied this. Erica, it's not pre-filled with what you want it full of, but we could probably add a bowl of things. Or an empty bowl for things. It just would not be the bowl of things that you were hoping for. Oh my god, we could make a bowl of keys. You want it to be a swinger house, right? We could just make a bowl of everyone's keys. No, there's no bidet, unfortunately. Yeah. No, I think this is done. Bowls here and there, some for keys, some for con. Yeah, sure, okay. Let me see what I can get for you for bowls. It could mean you're an automobile enthusiast. It's true. Yes. In fact, we like this. I like this for the sake of plausible deniability. Oh, they're sort of going through the bowl a little bit. Let me get a different bowl. You get a bigger bowl. This is wild, y'all. Y'all are so goofy. There. Bunch of keys. And then... Oh, those are pears. Could you imagine if there's like a single pineapple we could put somewhere upside down? We'll put... another bowl... Is there anything little, like wrapper sized? What are you? That's a phone. Wait, we can scale things down really small. That's a clutch. No. Yeah, I don't think I can make the thing you wanted other bowls of unless this visually looks close enough to you. If you don't look too hard at it, does that works for you? Does that meet the desire? Awesome. Okay, the only last question I have is if I duplicate this, it does not duplicate with all the shrunken pillows. Got it. Okay, we know what it is, and that works. Wild. All right, well, this is our creation. I'm so glad y'all are proud of yourselves. I know I'm proud of each and every one of you. I am so... I am so glad that we are the community that we are. Man. Yep, save and leave.